Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Christian Minecraft server. Are you guys ready to play Minecraft once again? Let's see, player type, huh? Beginner, any. We're gonna go with experienced. Definitely experienced. Finish. Welcome back to another Monster Hunter World live stream. This time we're fighting Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. Let's see how many people we have with us. Player list. Oh, we got a lot of people actually. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. All right, so we're definitely full. And we are on the PlayStation 4 once again, because I know inevitably somebody's going to go, what are you playing on? Are you playing on the PlayStation or are you playing on Xbox? Somebody's going to ask me that, so we're on the PlayStation. And the rules for the session are the same as they always are when I fight Kulve Taroth. The rules are this. On Pursuit Level 1, we do nothing but sniff for feet. That means we gather tracks. We gather scattered gold chips or something like that. We don't kill gachalakas, and we do not attack Kulve Taroth, all right? Everybody does that. Pursuit 1, if you're AFK in the lobby, I got to boot you, so don't be AFK. You've got to participate. And then in the attack run, you can play with me every other attack run. Of course, I'm really weak. I don't really have any skills. I don't have any fire resistance in particular. Do I? Let me check my decorations real fast. Excuse me. Oh, look at this. I'm actually getting stuff. I got a KO jewel. Shoot, man. I'm powerful now. Blaze, Venom, Friendship is actually not bad to have as well. Let's take that Friendship. Heal our teammates a little bit. Anti-paralysis? We could take Recovery Speed. I mean, I'm just taking what I have. Enduring? Tiptoe. We might as well take Enduring because we don't have any other decorations. We're very poor. The point is, if you guys have been watching my PlayStation 4 Let's Cart series, we just got out of the story mode, and now we want to be super powerful. So our next step is to fight Kulve Taroth as much as we can. How's it going, everyone, by the way? We have Thumper World and a whole bunch of people and competitors. And Jelio? Senor Chicano? How's it going, Senor Chicano? Saul Cruz, Stoned Emo Kid? Emo Kids? RP? Yeah, a whole bunch of people. Let's jump over to the Gathering Hub. Actually, how do I do this? How many times do I have to jump over to the Gathering Hub and still not know how to get to the Gathering Hub? Hopefully the Gathering Hub in Iceborne is like way better. Thumper World says sniff. Sniff. He's got a whole bunch of feet emojis. Oh my god, we should have a cart emoji and we should have a feet emoji that's special for members. Oh, that's such a good idea. By the way, thank you, Trap House, for your donation. I missed that. Yeah, you did it before I was live. Very crazy. How's it going, Brashogun? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up a round. I got my new gunner glasses that are supposed to filter out. Hold on, I'm going to close my blinds, actually. It's too bright in here. I'm a vampire. There we go. Just want it to be as dark as possible, basically. Like I'm in a casino. We're kind of in a casino, right? This is like gambling. Got my new gunner glasses, so now maybe my eyes won't twitch as much after staring at my screens for, what, like 12 hours a day minimum? So we're going to empty out our item loadout. There it goes. Who do we have? Roy, Trap, and Sinan. Let's go ahead and eat a meal. We're just going to eat the meal for the stamina, of course. Oh, maybe I won't eat a meal on Pursuit 1, because I'm so poor. Well, no, it shouldn't matter anymore, because we're getting Kulve Taroth, and Kulve Taroth is going to make me rich fast. That's what happens. All right, and so everyone should be going on this Pursuit 1 Sniff Farm. If you're not doing it, you got to get booted. We got to boot you. How's it going, everyone? Card emoji. That's right, we need a card emoji. I think there is a card emoji, actually. We need a special card emoji. Let me check. I bet there is a card emoji. Oop. That's the thing. There's already a bunch of emojis. Oops. Cart. Hold on. I'll look it up. Oh, yeah. There is a card emoji. Okay. Yeah, maybe you guys got to help me out. You guys got to help me pick up some really unique emojis for my YouTube channel, all right? You guys tell me what you want and I'll do it. I'm terrible with emojis. All right, we are on our way. By the way, I thought about doing the demo again today. Would you guys have preferred to watch the demo, or would you have preferred to fight Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? Let me know. Thumper World says, no carts, Gameconomist. That's right, I never cart. Grab this stone, and we'll jump over here. Oh man, everything looks really weird and different with these glasses on. My eyes feel like confused. It's like learning to see again. Jump up here. Oh, I feel like it's giving me a headache. Oh, that's much better. Oh, I think my brain's just used to seeing the game without these glasses on. My eyes feel like everything's a blur. Oh, yeah, I think I'll take these off. I'll have to use them a little bit at a time till my brain gets used to it. I'm gonna have to play without them. This is much better. Well, maybe I can use them when I'm editing videos. Everyone says Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. Are you guys tired of the demo? We saw the demo already. We saw it at E3. It's kind of old now. And you don't get to do builds, and really, the rewards you get, they don't go toward anything. Yeah, I'm a little burnt out on the demo already. Can you imagine the actual game's going to come out, and I'm going to be like, Tigrex, I already defeated him like 500 times. Oh, you're a little one. I don't care about you. That was a big crab. Big gold crab. What is better, Kiar Sword Fire or Taroth Sword Fire? Taroth Sword Fire. Come on. Give me that scattered gold chip. Fire Knight says, I don't want spoilers. Oh, I see. Well, let me tell you exactly how it is, Fire Knight. I'm going to describe it in so much detail that it'll be like as if you played the demo. No, I'm just kidding. Grab this footprint. Monster Hunter GU. What's that? I've never heard of that game. Remember, when we go back to GU, I've got that monster to fight in multiplayer. So, stick around for that. I don't know if I'll do it tonight. There is a possibility I do GU tonight, though. There is a possibility. I can't make promises. It's the weekend. When I stream on the weekend, it's very random. The weekdays are pretty consistent. I start streaming around 1 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. But when it comes to I'm talking about the weekdays. That's what I was talking about there. When it comes to the weekends, I am not consistent at all. I'm just kind of get on when I can get on. Is Part Breaker good for Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth final phase? It'll help you break her tail, but that's it. By the way, I don't know who's killing the little Gajalakas in the game, but no killing Gajalakas. We do not allow that. You might be saying something like, well, they already made scattered gold chips and then I killed them. Just don't kill them. If you're attacking Gajalakas, I gotta boots you. Okay, so no attacking the Gajalakas. We don't do that. They don't pose any real threat, and I don't want you guys accidentally hitting the ones that actually create the scattered gold chips. You will get a very fast boot. Boot time. Let's jump up here. Wake the frick up, partner. We have feet to sniff. Large barrel. How about these bones? Red Rex Rule says, I was hunting Tigrex and carted 5 times because 3 longsword users wouldn't let me move. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. You would... Man, I don't know, man. Capcom wants you to use that flinch free skill. They're like, we put it in the game. But it's like the longsword users don't use it. Maybe that's the most annoying part. Longsword users are the source of most tripping. If you remove the tripping from longsword users, you actually wouldn't mostly notice tripping. It's mostly just them. And then ironically somehow, they're barely affected by it because Spirit Blade ignores flinch. It's just like, ugh. You feel so ripped off. They're like people who don't flush the toilet in a public bathroom. Like, come on. Jesus. We're all on the same team here. Can't you just flush? Gotta make me flush your crap. It's so inconsiderate. It's not their fault though. What are they gonna do? They can't not flinch you. Wouldn't that be crazy? What if there was actually, instead of a flinch decoration that I had to take, What if there was a decoration for longsword users to take that made it so that their weapon didn't cause flinch on their teammates? Now that would be a lot more appropriate. Don't you agree? That would be a lot more appropriate because it would be, it would be their responsibility to give up something in their build to build a fix for all of the stagger and all the flinch. And I think they would. Not everyone, obviously, especially not noobs. But I mean, like regular players, they'd be like, yeah, I'll build it because I want my teammates to be able to deal damage while I'm next to them, right? So you don't want to flinch your teammates. Your team loses out on damage, and more damage is good damage, right? So the longsword users would be able to add they'd be able to have a cost to their build where they have to build something that reduces the flinch. That'd be amazing. Mr. Panda says, hey, I flush, and I'm a longsword main. Thanks for the donation, Mr. Panda. It's good to know you flush. Mr. Panda, I was saying it's not your fault. See, Capcom doesn't give you guys... They would never slot it. I don't agree with that, Tyler. What I was saying, though, is Capcom doesn't give longsword players a way to not cause flinch on their teammates, right? If there was a skill, don't flinch teammate skill, that's what it would be called, and it cost the same, it was like one large decoration slot, I bet you a lot of longsword players would use that in multiplayer because they know that they're causing their team to lose damage by smacking them, right? See what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you could decide not to do it, but then you're going to be losing out on team damage. Think about that. Gacha lives matter if you don't get the scattered gold chip. Also, Gabby Collin, you stole what I was going to say. Cyberpunk Diablos Tyrannus 2. Let's grab this blade or flame nut. Oh man, I'm out of breath. Best raw charge blade is Taroth Strong Arm Horn. Chris Melee says, hey Gameconomist, are you going to help out Xbox players struggling with Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? I need to, Chris. The thing is, my PlayStation account especially needs a ton of Kulve Taroth weapons, whereas on the other hand, my Xbox account is basically done. It has all the weapons except for like 2 of them, and it doesn't really badly need them, and they're probably going to be obsolete soon enough anyways. So it's kind of a natural issue where I don't actually need to do Xbox right now, because I've played it a lot more than PlayStation. Maybe we can think of something else to do on Xbox as well, not just Kulve Taroth. I know Kulve Taroth is very... Everybody wants to do Kulve Taroth, but I would love to try something new with the team as well. Is Val Hazak back? I think I saw that Val Hazak was back. I'd love to fight Val Hazak again. He's a fun fight. Centra Blue says, how about no flinching from your hits and 5% affinity to people you hit for a short time? See, that is exactly the kind of skill we need. It'll be a move where it removes flinch and it gives a small buff to your teammates when you smack them. That's a very good idea. It would be a very popular longsword. Longsword users would want to take that skill. They'd be like, yeah, I'm helping. I'm in danger. Take these. Wow, she left early, didn't she? 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Wallamanga says, PlayStation 4 is superior because it has the beta. Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth is back, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Arch-Tempered Val Hazak is back. I was responding to something else. I just said the wrong name. That's because every monster is Kulve Taroth when you fight Kulve Taroth enough. Arch-Tempered Val Hazak. We don't get to fight him enough, do we? Honestly, over time, his armor's basically become fully obsolete. That's the only problem. I don't even think I use his waist anymore. I'm pretty sure we were given the Kulve Gamma waist. Were we given any other waist? We've got the Kulve Gamma waist and we've got the Nergi Gamma waist, so I don't even use that anymore. It's pretty bad. All right, it is time for an attack run. Let me see if I have a better weapon. Sort by rarity. Actually, let's sort by attack power. Ooh, we have a hammer. Kiar Hammer Blast. Taroth Hammer Water. Taroth Decay. Yeah, that's tempting. Pipe Crusher. That's tempting. Nah, it doesn't have white sharpness. How do I compare these? There we go. Alright, we'll take this. Let's do it. We'll try the hammer out. So I'm saying Kulve Taroth gets powerful fast, man. Kulve Taroth Siege is at 5. Nice job, everyone. That means everyone participated. That's what happens. Now we all reap the benefits of getting the fight at Pursuit 5. Even if you didn't manage to get into a round with me, you still get to farm her at a really great level. What are we going to eat? We're going to eat a veggie platter. Oh, does that give me a chance for... Oh, we got it. Feline insurance. The real Andrew Martin, laughing my... LMAO, why does that thumbnail and title have to exist? Wake the frick up, partner. We have feet to sniff. Wallamonga says, remember when Arch-Tempered Nergigante was Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? I do. Wallamonga is old enough to remember. Yeah, I remember catching the comments, and he's referring to my longsword counter build for Arch-Tempered Nergigante, and I accidentally call him Kulve Taroth. That's because all I fight is Kulve Taroth. I've fought Kulve Taroth, I don't know, like a million times. All I know is Kulve Taroth. So I call everything Kulve Taroth at this point. Let's see what everyone's bringing, by the way. Kiarglaive Spark is very appropriate. That's a lot of handicraft. Also, no Master's Touch, huh? Trap has Emperor Shell Sticks. This is going to be a pretty decent build. Part Breaker 3. Sinon has Kiar Blitz Thunder. And this will be an okay build as well, it looks like. Although, something's not right. You don't... Oh, you do have Crit Element because it's built in. Right, okay. We're good. We are good. Nothing really says, today I have such bad runs with randoms. Oh, that's because you got to use the Kulve P1 feet sniffing strategy. It's the best strategy. Convince me that I'm wrong. You won't be able to. You go in, you sniff her feet. You get to collect. You get to earn. You get to earn barrels. You get to earn mandragoras. You get to earn honey. You get to earn the devil's blight mushrooms. You get to earn what else? The nitro shrooms, the fire herbs, everything you need to craft a bunch of mega barrel bombs. And then your next run is easy. So a vast majority of the time you win it. Convince me feet sniffing Kulve is the worst, or not the best method of farming her. I don't believe you. Simon's going to be like, well, you can fight her from Pursuit 1 and break her horns. I don't effing... No, I'm just kidding. What the frick? I don't care. This is the better method. If I say it enough, it's true. Did I drop that? Yeah, I did drop it. Cool. Let's go ahead and get these cannonballs loaded up. You think this would just kill her in one shot, right? You guys ever seen a cannon go off? It's got so much power to it. Just blows through walls and everything. Instead, it splashes on her like a water gun. It's like, pew, pew. It doesn't matter. She's like, that's okay. I was hoping we would cause maybe a stagger or something. PlayStation 1 gang? What? We'll start loading up the second cannon. Yeah, the randoms were... Actually, the first time we ran Kulve Taroth on this PlayStation 4 account, we had some rough times. Let me just say that. Not all the runs went perfectly well. And I kind of have an excuse. My excuse is that my character has, like, nothing. Like, my character, if you think about it, I don't have fire resistance. The armor is totally unupgraded, and I just don't do a lot of damage. So I kind of have an excuse. But we were losing some of our Kulve Taroth matches. We had a match where we only reached Pursuit 3 because not everyone was playing. Some people were like, I'll just wait for him to do his own thing. I think it was people trying to stream snipe, right? Like, they wanted a spot in the run, and they don't understand. If you don't go and do the feet sniffing, then, we just have a bad stream anyways. So I didn't understand that. Get this blue mushroom. I'm still in collector mode. We're still in full collector mode. Nice. Horn gold plating broken. It's great. Let's see what people are saying. Red Rex rules. They have put more care in endemic life as they have sizes based on different factors. Cool. What were your thoughts about the Iceborne demo? It was good in a lot of ways, but there were also some disappointments. And it just depends on what weapon you're talking about. Some weapons seem to have gotten really cool changes. Some of the weapons seem like they could have been changed to be a little bit better. Overall, my impression is that it feels a lot like Monster Hunter World. We had some new fights, like Tigrex was really new, for me anyways. I guess if you played the older titles, I don't know how he felt, but he felt real new to me. And then you had fights that didn't feel so new. I thought the Beatotus fight and the... were those landing? I think those were landing. The Beatotus fight, as well as the But the Bonbro fight, I mean, it was basically a large Barrett that can now do snowballs. And the Beatotus was literally just a Gyrototus. So, those were a little boring. Tigrex was legit a lot of fun. He was a unique experience. He was a monster where you couldn't really easily iframe through his moves because he's going to use his whole body on you. And so you have to get out of like the center of his body or else you're going to get hit by the iframe even if you roll correctly. So that was kind of a new experience for me. I thought Tigrex was actually pretty good. He was real difficult too if you fought him by yourself because the setups you were given, they're not like the most powerful setups, so you can't cheese them. You just kind of have to legit fight them. Oh, wow, that whole thing missed. And then yeah, some of the weapons were really good with the improvements, and some of them were a little disappointing. I thought the gun lance was actually one of the disappointing ones. But I'm also open-minded to it. Maybe part of it is maybe I'm like ignorant, maybe I don't understand the changes that they put into it, and I need more time with it. We'll have to see. I've got stocks in Capcom now. I think that the beta was amazing, and that you should all pre-order. While Among Us says, oh, he's talking to somebody else. Motogeddon says, those did not land. Oh, that sucks. Firefree says, you're saying we need Plesioth? Yes. Red Rex Rule says, did you go into the Great Jaggers Hunt and kill Master Rank Anjanath? I did. He was kind of difficult. Actually, the Rathalos was even more difficult. Beatotus and Bonbaro were complete pushovers. Yeah, exactly. They were pretty easy, and I was a little disappointed that the movesets were hardly even changed, to tell you the truth, from their you know, from Gyrototus and Bareth. And the fact that you're fighting them together, it's almost like they hardly tried, you know? Because you already fight Bareth and Gyrototus together in the Wastelands, so it's kind of like... But I was also thinking maybe these are throwaway monsters that they always had planned for the demo. I was thinking maybe that's the case. Oh, we dodged it. Yeah, they might have been throwaway monsters. They might have known from the beginning that we were going to be playing with Bonbaro and Beatotus, and they're saving the good stuff for later. That's my hope anyways. And Tigrex was legitimately kind of fun. He was definitely a new experience, which is always what I'm looking for when I'm playing a game. I'm always looking for a new experience, not old experiences. What is she doing? Alright, so remember, I still don't have Part Breaker. Great damage though, 300. Pretty sure I'm doing better than I was doing. Oh, that hit me? Actually, I don't think I have potions. Do I have potions? I do not have potions. That's not good. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that you stream right now. I just turned off my PlayStation 4. Dang it! Yeah, I stream pretty randomly on the weekends. I apologize for that. Oh, she is naked now. Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew Martin. He says he didn't expect much from Beatotus and from Bonbaro. And I think I agree. I think that was maybe the idea behind them. This is like, if these are going to be monsters that are going to be in the... There we go. In the beta, maybe they didn't want to work too hard on them anyways, because they didn't want players to be burnt out on them by the time they reach the actual expansion. So I did really consider that. Alright, let's get some real items. We gotta have some real items for stage 4. Rekka Wolf says, I'm sure of it, like they did with the Nergigante. Okay, so she, who said that? Oh, Rekka Wolf. Maybe what he's saying is they kind of held back on the monsters in the demo because they don't want people to be worn out on that monster when it actually comes into the game. It's tough to program new 3D skeletons. Nonsense, it's easy. I'm just kidding. Motogeddon says, stream demonetized. Demonetized. I rely on your $1 donations because all my streams get demonetized. anytime I say anything racy, anything that might be a little, you know, non-Christian Minecraft server, it's a real thing. They're just like, demonetize that. Actually, I think I forgot to submit a dispute on the most recent one that got demonetized. So I gotta go do that. I just remember that. Bulldog says, can I join your lobby? Anyone can join the lobby. All you have to do is use the session ID that you can find in the description of the video. However, you do kind of have to hope that somebody's actually going to give up their spot to let you in. Of course, if you arrive early, you definitely get a spot. Is she going? Is she going to the next area? She is going to the next area. We got a nice little... Oh, no, she's not going to the next area. I got my hopes up for nothing. Elias Moran's like, here's $1. Oh man, I gotta start singing that. If I was a rich man now. Gameconomist, when is the next weapon popularity? I have it. I was supposed to finish it last week. There's so much news and stuff going on. I just haven't gotten it done. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. Which is why I am currently in the process of trying to pick out and hire an editor. I want to work with an editor who can help me make my usual content so I can focus more of my time on streaming content with you guys. So that's my plan, by the way, for my channel. An editor, what'll work is I will create an educational script or an informative script or whatever it is I'm working on. Then I'll hand that off. I want to be able to hand that off to an editor and have them kind of create the video in the style that I would have created it in. That's my goal. Yep. So I'm right now looking for an editor. I have a few guys I'm talking to actually from the Discord server. I'm going to hit this tail. Whoop. And we'll see how that goes. Because I have so many videos I should have worked on already. Like longsword, top 5 longswords. I should have been working on that already. Gosh, I have like a whole list. I think of stuff to work on like every day. Honestly, I do. It's not an exaggeration. I have like no end of ideas of the type of content I'd like to work on. It's really just a time thing. I just run out of time, to tell you the truth. She going to sleep? No. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, she missed me. I was like above it. Oh, now I'm dead. Nope, 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 nope. I'm still alive. My teammate just killed me, by the way, if you guys were paying attention there. What happened was I walked in front of him, and he was shooting his gun. He didn't mean to, by the way. But I walked in front of him, and then his bullet caused me to flinch. If you were paying really close attention, you can see it back. If you rewind the stream, you can actually see it. He caused me to flinch, and then as soon as I got flinched, she shot me. So that's how it goes sometimes. Monster Feat tier list? Oh, yes. Will Sword and Shield rise in popularity? Are you talking about for the base game, or are you asking me to speculate on whether I think you'll go up in popularity in the expansion? Because if you're talking about the expansion, I think that it is possible for it to go up slightly, but I think it won't go up overall, no. Also, in the base game, Sword and Shield has not gone up in popularity. Is that exactly where it was, basically? Can you tell more about general mechanic about Arch Temporary Kulve Taroth? I mean, pursuit, parts, broke in brief, of course. Okay, so you're just wanting all the tips on Kulve Taroth. That's really what I should probably be talking about right now, is kind of like information regarding that. What we're doing here is we're on our second run against her. We're at Pursuit 5, and that means we're ready to break her horns. And so I just broke her tail. You got to break her tail to get all the reward points. You can get a total of level 17 rewards. You always want to get that so that you get all of the rainbow rewards after her horns break. Let's see. Are we going to get a KO here? Oh, that last swing didn't actually hit her head. There's actually a lot of mechanics to Kulve Taroth, so there's a lot to learn. If you're looking for help with her, I actually have a lot of educational videos on fighting Kulve Taroth on my channel. You could always research those, and you can ask various questions while I'm streaming, but I can't like teach Kulve Taroth every time I live stream her. That would be too much. I'd go crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Boop. Bop her in the face. That's what she gets for being a big golden sheep ram thing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So we broke her horns. Part breaker does not work on her horns, by the way, so don't bring it. We're in stage 4 of the fight. We broke her horns. We're going to carve those up, and when we go back, we're going to get our rewards. A. Taroth says, what objective must be met to get 8 rainbow rewards? So you can get 6 rainbow rewards consistently. To get 6 rainbow rewards, you have to have 1 run against her where you do not wipe out and fail. And then on your next run, you need to break her tail and her horns, okay? So in order to max out your reward points, you need to break her tail and her horns. And that will give you 6. The 8 rewards are the extra 2 rewards you can earn, and those happen at random. Alright, there we go. I'm surprised there's so many people who are curious about this game still all this time later, which means people are still getting into Monster Hunter World. I guess that's a good sign. I bet there's a bit of hype for Iceborne, and people are like, you know what, I might as well go play the base game. Can you tell me how to fight Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? Yeah, so Kulve Taroth is a fight that is broken into multiple quest runs where you're trying to raise the pursuit level. You start at pursuit level 1, you try to raise it to about 4, 5, or 6. Once the pursuit level is at about 4, 5, and 6, you go into another quest against her. It's the same quest every time, but it's all about raising that pursuit level, right? Once the pursuit level is around 4, 5, and 6, you go in to break her horns. Once you do that, you get rewards. So that's the point. The point is to break her horns. So look, my reward level on this screen, it says 17. Alright, and there's things you have to do in order to get the reward level up. And one of those things you need to do is break her tail. So in stage 4, after she's shed all of her gold mantle, you got to break that tail to get your reward points up. Now, to get the pursuit points up, there's a different set of things you need to do, right? When you gather her tracks, gather scattered gold chip, break her parts, you're given points that go toward the pursuit level. Everyone in your session does this, by the way. You have a shared pursuit level, so we're all working together. All 16 of us, right? We're all working together. Let's see what we get for the rewards. Here they are, by the way. Kulve Taroth Siege. I got 6. Means we didn't get lucky and get the 8. See, the 8 is random. 6 is what you can always get. 8 is random. You sometimes get it. I'm not going to need those. Yeah, oh, well, no, I'm not going to need that. Taroth Buster Mud. Taroth Arrow Horn. You know what? I'll take this anyways. Decay, no. Taroth Assault Magma. This would let me start using Thunder against her in the Earth. We'll take that, actually. Taroth Hammer Numb. Taroth Pipe Paralysis, which is kind of pointless. We'll take it, I guess. That's pointless. That's pointless. That's pointless. Alright, we're going to get ready for Pursuit 1. So if you're watching the stream wondering how to play against Kulve Taroth, this whole session of 16 players are using a strategy where at Pursuit 1, which is what we're at, see, Pursuit level 1, you can see in the upper right hand corner. Also, look, you can actually see the, how do I do it? Here you go, you can see the objectives. So these objectives need to be completed, right? Anyways, we're going to begin the siege at Pursuit 1, and we're not going to attack her, we're only going to sniff her feet. We say sniff her feet, what we mean is we're going to collect tracks. When you collect tracks, you like smell the track, right? You pick the track up and you smell it physically, your character does. That's where we get this funny little meme going on where we're feet sniffing. That's why I titled it, Wake the Frick Up, Partner, we have feet to sniff, because we've got a Kulve Taroth feet sniffing lobby, right? So we're going to do that for 1 run, and it's going to end automatically at 8 minutes. Kulve Taroth is going to leave. This is going to satisfy one of the primary objectives you have, which is to complete a full quest against her without the team wiping. It's going to complete it very easily, because if all you're doing is collecting tracks, there's kind of no way to lose that. Then on our second run, if everyone in the session participated, she's going to be at like pursuit level 4 or 5, which is a high enough pursuit level to easily break her horns, which is what we're really trying to do. We're really just trying to break her tail and her horns. Alright, that's the whole point. Once those horns are broken and the tail's broken, you get your sweet, sweet loot, which is what everyone's here for. We're all here for the loot. By the way, let's update the fundraiser. Fundraiser time. Ah, man, I don't like updating it. I like having it there, but I don't like manually updating it. I need to do like Streamlabs or something like that. Feet sniffing lore. How's it going, fat boy? Gameconomist is breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. What's the best longsword drop in Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? You're looking for 2 drops. Decay Longsword. The Kjar Decay Longsword, I mean. And Taroth Fire Longsword. So, those are the 2 you're looking for. The Spark Longsword is also useful for Kulve Taroth in like stages 1, 2, and 3 if you want that. But the 2 you really want are the Taroth Fire and the Kjar Decay. Those are the big ones. Speaking of which, we didn't get any good rewards from that run, did we? So we are on a new reward cycle. And we're going to break her horns easy. So here we are in Pursuit 1, and I'm up top grabbing all this sweet, sweet loot. And when I'm done grabbing the loot, I'm going to jump down and start sniffing her feet. That's what I'm going to be doing. So Mandragora, Adamant Seed, Devil's Blight. Running along. I've done this so many times, man. If you weren't to ask any questions and you just completely replicated what I did, you would be fine. You don't even need to understand it. So I'm just grabbing this stuff. I'm going to grab this Devil's Blight, honey, as they would say if you were from the UK, honey. Grab this Bitterbug. And this Devil's Blight. Devil's Blight, by the way, is used in crafting Mega Barrel Bombs, and you have to craft them. So Nitro Shroom. Nitro Shroom is also used in crafting barrel bombs. Very valuable. So we gathered all this stuff. We're going to run back to Kulve Taroth. And now all we're going to do is gather her tracks. That's it. That's all it is. Francois says, what is good about the Decay Longsword? Damage. The damage is good. Collect the footprints. What does an HR20 man's got to do to get a good Kulve Taroth team? You got to pay Gameconomist under the table. You got to pay him under the table, and he'll sneak you that session ID before he gives it to anyone else. Here's a sleep herb. Oh, we're going to get some. Yeah, we are. Scattered gold chip. So scattered gold chip and footprints, those contribute points to raise the pursuit level. Remember, pursuit level is this mechanic that makes it easier to break her horns. That's all it is. So don't get confused by it. Yeah, that's all pursuit level is. It's just this mechanic that makes it easier to break her horns. You want the pursuit level to be high. If you go into a Kulve Taroth quest where her pursuit level is high, her horns pop right off. If you go into a pursuit level where it's like 1, 2, or 3, her horns do not pop off. It is actually kind of challenging to break her horns. That's all it is. That's all pursuit is. And reward level is like how many of those little rainbow boxes do you get after you break her horns. That's all rewards is. Really uncomplicated. I feel like it's just another one of those things where it can be challenging to teach people exactly what's going on. It's really uncomplicated. Yep. Get the pursuit level high to break her horns easy. And get that reward level to 17 so you get all the rewards. Because if you don't, you're not going to get all the rewards. Oh, but Gameconomist, how do we get all the rewards? By finishing a run against Kulve Taroth, just like this one, where your team does not wipe. That means she escaped, right? It means she has to leave. So you're going to have a run where she leaves. That's going to give you one of your loot boxes. You need to break those horns, and also you need to break the tail, and then you're going to get all the rewards, okay? Do those things and you're done. So uncomplicated. And that pursuit level goes up when you collect the tracks and when you break her parts and when you collect the scattered gold chips. We're so good. Our whole session is so good. We don't even need to break the parts. The only thing we need to do is gather every single footprint. That's all you got to do. It's very easy. There's no risk. The whole thing ends in like, 8 minutes. Very easy. You get rich quick. Rich quick. I'm rubbing my hands together. Rich quick. Look, I got a shiny gold helm crab. I am getting rich in the video game. In the real world, I'm poor because I spent all my money on energy drinks. Fire herb. Which weapons is effective in Stage 4? the high damage weapons. Ta-da! I answered his question. The ones that do lots of damage. To answer your question, though, in stages 1, 2, and 3, she is weak to raw damage and to thunder damage. In stages 4, she's weak to raw damage and to ice damage. So the ice and the thunder kind of flip. 1, 2, and 3, thunder. 4, ice. But 100% of the time, she's weak to raw. She's not weak to shot. Okay, so if you're using a bowgun and you're using something like normal ammo, get ready to do no damage at all. Just don't even bother. There's no exception to that. So I guess that kind of answers your question, hopefully. What she's really weak to in stage 4, by the way, is crowd control. Yeah, so here's a pro tip that new players need to be told. If you really want to defeat Kulve Taroth, Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth, don't crowd control her. Don't put her to sleep. Don't mount her. Don't KO her. None of those things. Don't do any of those things. What you're doing is you're waiting for her to go to stage 4, where she's actually difficult. She's actually challenging in stage 4. Then you use all of the crowd controls. You put her to sleep once, you paralyze her once, you KO her once, and you mount her once. She has a very, very, very high resistance to crowd control. You can get it to happen once to her, but not twice. So you can put her to sleep once, but if you try to go for 2 sleeps, you're wasting your time. If you can paralyze her once, but if you try to paralyze her twice, you're wasting your time, right? KO is kind of an exception. Mount is kind of an exception, but it's kind of true for those as well. You're not going to do a good job if you're trying to KO her twice. You're not going to do a good job if you try to mount her twice. So get all of your crowd controls out, each one of them, in stage 4, and then just do a lot of damage to her horns. Also a pro tip, Kulve Taroth takes an enormous amount of damage from barrel bombs. So just use a lot of barrel bombs. Make sure you have mega barrel bombs. So if you're going into stage 4 and you don't have mega barrel bombs, you need to go commit seppuku, or whatever the term is. I think I said that right. I heard somebody else say that the other day, and I'm like, okay, that's how it's said. So if you don't have your mega barrel bombs, you're really letting your team down. You should have at least 4 mega barrel bombs for stage 4. How do you get 4 mega barrel bombs in your inventory? Basically, you're going to need 2 large barrel bombs and 2 Devil's Blight. This allows you to craft 2 more mega barrel bombs. Very important. Devil's Blight is mushroom, large barrel bombs. You can actually just buy those. So those are all the big tips. All the big tips. Stages 1, 2, and 3, you can use Part Breaker to help break her parts faster. You know, because you're going to be smacking her parts and they break off. Stages 4, you just need to do a lot of damage. That's it. And you attack her, you break her tail, and you break her horns, and you don't need Part Breaker. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of information to the Kulve Taroth fight, but really, once you understand it, you see that it's pretty simple. Nihilist Acolyte says, shout out for Bombardier? I would. You don't have to have Bombardier, but it is nice. You can get your barrel bomb damage up really high with Bombardier. So you can go for Bombardier. You know, you have to make a calculation what's going to add more damage to your fight. And Bombardier is a fair skill just because the truth is stages 1, 2, and 3, if you're at like Pursuit 4, Pursuit 5, Pursuit 6, stages 1, 2, and 3 are actually easy. They're not a big deal. It's really all about stage 4. Stage 4 is where you need to do lots of damage. So having Bombardier level 3 in stage 4 and then barrel bombing her when she goes to sleep is really going to make the whole fight much, much, much easier. And by the way, they work on her tail too. So if you're worried you've been doing a lot of damage to her head, but not a lot of damage to her tail, use some barrel bombs on her tail. Seppuku. Is it seppuku? But to do seppuku, you need a friend to behead you, and I don't have any. Gameconomist. By the way, I feel like soloing Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth increases the chance of better weapons. Nope, that's not true. Let's go ahead and let's see. What are we at? All right, so we're waiting for another team to return. Let's go ahead and grab some fresh items. There we go. All those items I gathered in that first run, I get to keep those. So it's really good to do that. Falafel Play says you've just spoiled your whole Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth strategy guide. I mean, if you're here watching the live stream, what's the difference? You could either watch my video, and by the way, my videos still have more information in them. But if you're here watching this, that's fine too. What's the difference? There's no difference. Let's see. So we're waiting for these guys to come back. See these guys? When they come back, they're going to push the pursuit level up to like 4, maybe 5. 5 would be pretty hard to reach, I think. I think we're going to hit 4. Go ahead and have a meal. We're having the veggie platter because this gives us elemental resist up larch. And that is useful for surviving Kulve Taroth's fire attacks. Those are usually what kill me. Her physical attacks are too slow. Her fire attacks get me, though. Alright. Are they back? Nope. Oh, I should have jumped to my garden. I wonder if I still have time. We're off to the trade yard. James Chase says, I'm liking the Discord so far. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, James. We're going to have a fun little thing tomorrow. I'm going to have a channel. It's a channel that's only open on Sunday, and I'm going to be there in that channel talking to you guys. And then for the rest of the week, you can't be in that channel. So we're going to do that for the first time tomorrow. Oh, I got to have some more energy drink here. Staying up too late. A Wizard says, tell me what the good weapons are from Kulve Gameconomist. There's quite a few good weapons from Kulve Taroth, so it's hard to say. All right, so they just returned while I was loading. Of course they did. This is fine. This will give them a minute to gather their stuff. But look what we got here. Whew, that's a lot of bitter bugs. We empty that out, and we will use the thick summoner jelly. Let's jump back to the canteen. The canteen. I mean the gathering hub, obviously. Dragon Piercer thoughts. Are you asking me if Dragon Piercer is good against Kulve Taroth? It's not. It's really, really bad against Kulve Taroth. In fact, what's cool about Dragon Piercer is that it's bad 100% of the time against everything. So I recommend not using it. I was hoping actually that Dragon Piercer would receive like a casting time buff, like a wind-up buff, or a damage buff. Nope. Still bad. I played it in the demo, and it is an unusable move. I would never recommend it. Somebody's going to have some kind of meme Dragon Piercer build, and they're going to be like, bro, it's so good. It's got crit draw. It's got the special ammo boost, bro. And it's going to be terrible. All right, never use it. All right, who do we got? We got Xavi. How's it going, Xavi? Sean and Ice Age King 1. Where's Ice Age King 2? Taroth, Buster, Poison. Normal shelling, bro. No, I'm just kidding. That's not. I don't think that's going to do much damage personally. You're also missing health boost from your build. Drop that attack boost, man. Attack boost isn't giving you any help, especially for a gun lance. Gun lances, the shelling isn't affected that much by attack boost. Maybe you plan to only do. Maybe your plan is to only do a slapstick build, but. Yeah, it's not going to do much damage. Taroth, Hammer, Sleep has the Part Breaker skill. That's what I want to see. And this will probably be fine as long as the player doesn't get hit by her beam. Ice Age King has Wyvern, Ignition, Impact. Also missing Part Breaker. Wow, a lot of people missing Part Breaker. Well, you guys are making me nervous. I need you guys to carry me this time. This is a legit time where I don't have good stuff. Let's split this team up into different teams. I'm level 36, by the way. All right, I'll stop complaining, though. Ready up. Level 36 Gameconomist. He's a weak economist. I got nothing. Chatswood says, yes, the session is full. That's right. First come, session, or first come, first serve session. That's what I meant to say. Motogeddon says, did you see Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth teleport, by the way? Normal shelling is real bad. Yeah, normal shelling, I'm not a fan of it. Maybe normal shelling will be more usable in Iceborne. Who knows? It didn't feel like it when I used it. They had a normal shelling gun lance in Iceborne. What I noticed most about it is that I didn't really want to use it. We'll have to see, though. I'm trying not to hold it against them. Hey, we got 420 viewers. Blaze it. Not getting hit by the beam is a tall order. Yeah, the beam is usually what kills me. Are you eating something right now? I am consuming an energy drink to keep up my Super Saiyan powers. Michael says, "Yee, we need a list of weapons to keep from Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. Not a lot of good sources on YouTube." Maybe I will ask the community to assemble a list of weapons. News team, assemble! I don't know if you guys ever watched Anchorman. That was a great movie. This is an attack run. It is time to do the doo-doos on Kulve Taroth. Give her the ouchie boo-boos. Ooh, she landed, like, perfectly. Where would the Discord link be located? What do you guys think I'm going to say? What do you guys think I'm going to tell them? The Discord link is located in my mother's basement. Here she comes. Perfect positioning here. So good. We got all those cannons off on her head. Demon Economist. Is this how Monster Hunter World is played? What am I doing? Apparently the Wormstake Blast, which is new, will activate any blast attack, including bombs. Oh, so what you're telling me is that a lot of moves don't activate it. Because that's what I heard. You're like, did you know that you can activate the Wormstake with the blast move? What I heard was you can only activate the Wormstake with the blast move instead of activating it with every move, which is probably what I would want. It means that if you have a team where nobody's using blast, you're the only one, you have a good chance that it never goes off, the Wormstake. It actually falls off of her because time ran out before all the explosions occur. How does that sound? It sounds kind of bad. Make gun lances explodey again. That's all I have to say. They're just not explodey enough. Oh, I did not expect her to come through there. Oh, she's gone. We don't get the cannons or anything. I thought she was going to pause. She didn't. All right, well, we know where she's going to come out of. Let's get over to her. Jump here. If your video is demonetized, is there a point to watch the ads on that video? Yes. If there are ads on the video, it shouldn't be demonetized? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't even know how it works. I'm pretty sure the way it works is Capcom's just turning off the ads, if it's even Capcom. YouTube claims it's Capcom, so I'm assuming it is. Alright, there's the horn gold plating broken. I wanted to do that right now so I could get this Kulve Taroth gold. Motogeddon says, I could make a 30-minute compilation of how many times I died to Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth's beam. Oh, that'd be cool. Alright, there's some Kulve parts that we probably need. We'll get a little blast here. Boom. She's turned red. Now my weapon actually does good damage to her. Your weapons do terrible damage to her until her armor turns red. Alright, when her armor turns red, that's when the good stuff happens. Giant horns chipped. That's good. So we don't have to hit her in the face anymore. That's what that means. See, for the people who are watching, they're like, how do you fight Kulve Taroth? Because you haven't suffered Kulve Taroth for 1,000 fights like I have. These are those little tips. What I'm doing here, I'm jumping to this wedge beetle because we are going to get a mount damage attack. We just dealt mount damage to her because we did an aerial. And what that means is in stage 4, it's going to be easier to get a mount in stage 4. We're not going to cause any more mount damage on her now. If you mount her in stages 1, 2, or 3, you are a bad person. Do not mount her in stages 1, 2, or 3. You can deal mount damage to her to build it up for stage 4, but you don't actually mount her. Alright, so there's her roar. Giving you guys the good tips, alright? If you're watching this at home and you appreciate these tips because you've never heard them, subscribe to me so that I can get 69,420 subscribers, the number that I'm going to freeze my channel at. Because I am immature. What are you doing, Kulve Taroth? How's it going, Minx? Minx, it was so lonely in here without you. Minx is in every stream, I swear it. Minx, what emojis should we add to the stream? We need special emojis for this stream. How about stinky feet for like feet sniffing? Minx says aerial hammer is still viable, but greatsword has been nerfed due to them buffing ground and nerfing aerial. Ah, well, lucky for me, I'm still a very big fan of hammer. And I do love the greatsword as well, however, so get away from that. So it is disappointing to hear. And then people who are really big fans of greatswords are probably very, very disappointed. Why did they decide that, man? It's like I was saying in the live stream yesterday. Don't nerf something that people deeply love, right? Who didn't like aerial greatsword? Was there somebody out there going, I want to love this weapon, but I just hate how much extra damage you get from the aerials? Nobody was doing that. So why did they take it away? Doesn't make any sense. The Illuminati was behind it. Ouch. I didn't have to do that. I don't know why I was thinking. It's the Illuminati, everyone. They're trying to take away your aerial greatsword. Next thing you know, I'll be selling male what is it, vitality drugs or something. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Add that downy looking Apu. I don't know that one. Ren says, oof, I can't really defend the gun lance that much, but another thing that I found is if a light weapon does a clutch attack on the same area twice, it does become a weak point. Really? Are you sure? I thought that what was going on... See, I noticed as well that you could make a weak spot even with the light weapon. But I thought what was happening was that I was using the claw attack. Did you notice that? There's a claw attack. I thought I was jumping on, smacking the monster with the claw attack, and then it would turn into a weak spot at that point. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Falafel Place says, wait, they nerfed aerial damage? They damn well did, apparently. Hunting Horn got a ton of buffs. The Echo attack into Staff X repeat does silly damage. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Hunting Horn needed some kind of oof, you know what I mean? It needed some oof. Least popular weapon is the Hunting Horn. It was a hackneyed attempt to buff the weapon no one uses. That's right. Alright, she is going to move on. Oops, I was not paying attention. I'm reading the chat here. Oh, please break. Nope. Alright. You can actually use aerials on her tail without mounting her, by the way, if you didn't know that. Yeah, you can use aerials on her tail. Come on over, Kulve. She is coming over. She's definitely got shot after this. Alright, get this all charged up. Oh, she's got her back tail. I'll go for that. Oh, Xavier went for it too. What a waste. We should have gone for the arm then. Oh, well, the tail. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it might have been a waste. Let's get over to this arm. Ah, the arm's not broken. Is she going to shed? Hopefully she sheds. Yeah, she shed. We're good. I don't think so, Kulve. Boop. I really want to dodge that roar someday. The fast roar she does a fast roar. Alright, so we're about to lose our blue sharpness. Can we smack this tail before she's gone? Boop. We got a nice little 37 damage. A little meaningless 37 damage on her. Oh my god, how does this not kill you? Somebody explain that. I mean, it's clearly molten gold and you're swimming in it. How would you climb out of that and not be like completely covered in gold and then just like stuck in place from all the gold? That part doesn't make sense. Second, how did you not die from melting? Some crazy Monster Hunter physics. Dude, I did a nice one there. Oh, she wants to beat up on me. Ouch, that actually got me. Did I even hit her? Cluster got nerfed into the ground. Instead of 10, you now can only hold 5 bond berries. That was appropriate. That was really appropriate. Cluster bomb meta was a little ridiculous. Let's not lie. That's why we say cluster is so easy that it is the cluster cheese. And there are not a lot of cheeses in this game. Ah, darn. Cluster cheese. Darn, man. Oh, I did hit her. Yeah, I hit her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I wasn't charged? I thought I was charged. I looked like I was charged. Oh, she gonna get her tail smacked? No, she's not. Tail broken? No, not tail broken. Get away from that falling ceiling. I did not mean to do that. Get a little stun on her head. Ah, she still hit me. I touched her arm, and I think her arm was an active hitbox. Oh, so look what we're going to do. We're going to run sideways. That's what you do with this move. You run sideways, and you do not get trapped against the wall. I almost did. It's easy to underestimate how wide that move is. Tail is broken. We're good on the tail. She is paralyzed. We're going to go for the head. Actually, I think we can do this as well. I don't think we hit her at all. There we go. Oh, we didn't hit her there either. There we go. She's doing it again. She's doing it again. Take this off. Got my powerful bandit mantle. Whew, glad we had that bandit mantle. Was she aiming for me or for my teammate? Oh, there's some damage on her arm, I guess. Boop. Remember, guys, all you have to do to win is not get hit by anything. I just can't hit her. Is that KO? It is KO, nice. Oh. Are we gonna interrupt each other? We look like we're good. Hammer Bros. You captured a Kulve Taroth. Boom. Mink says Sade also got nerfed. Interesting. I think I heard that one. I heard that Sade was nerfed. Secret hammer buffs and nerfs. Motogeddon says, I played with Greatsword since Monster Hunter 1, so I am OG, and what kind of monster would take my aerial Greatsword away? Yeah, I completely agree, Motogeddon. I will kill that. No, you won't. There's a Christian Minecraft server, everyone. Thank you. Is it all true? I believe it is true, because this isn't just us teasing you guys. I've heard it from a whole bunch of people now. So usually when everyone says it, not always, but usually when everyone says it, there's a bit of truth to it. We need that hammer music from Smash Brothers. Or maybe like Ice Climber music. Boop. Look at this. See, I didn't swing. Now I'm gonna swing. Wahoo! Mario. Smash. My team just lost all our rewards. I'm so sorry to hear that, Trap House. Last time I played Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth, that was me. Of course, I died too, so who am I to... I didn't play perfectly, but my defense is that I'm like level 20. I think I was like level... I was level 30. I was level 30 when we started Kulve Taroth last time. Mink says, most importantly, most of the sword modes attacks for the Switch Axe have been buffed. Sword mode? All of the sword mode attacks for Switch Axe have been buffed. Oh, for the Switch Axe. I thought you meant the Charge Blade still. I was like, that's not true. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Let's see what we get for our rewards. I'm a sad panda. Alright, here we go. Nope. Here's the Taroth Assault Glutton. Got that one. Done with that. Taroth Pipe Sleep. This is one of the strongest hunting horns in the game. Kara Pipe Myth. We'll take it. Taroth Crest King. Kara Hammer Gyre. Nah. Taroth Assault Pierce is a terrible heavy bowgun. Totally pointless. Taroth Sword Water. Strong Arm Crusher. No, I don't need that. Kiar Glaive Spark. That's the one I don't have in... That's the weapon I don't have on the Xbox. I've been trying to get it for like 7 years. Taroth Blaze King, Taroth Buster Rage, sell all. Alright. Let's go ahead and empty our items once again. And we will start up Pursuit Level 1. Still no really big standout weapons from this. I'm looking for a good raw weapon, like a meta raw weapon, because when you pick up those meta raw weapons, it really unlocks a lot of fights for that weapon class, you know? Like if I pick up the Taroth Arrow, not Taroth Arrow, what am I doing here? If I pick up the Taroth Fire Longsword, I can play Longsword in basically all fights, right? I don't need the Kiar Longswords, maybe the Decay would be nice, but just the Taroth Fire and I'm set. And I can do all my augmentations on the meta Kulve Taroth weapons. Senpai, notice me. I'm noticing you, Dragon Razor. Oni-chan. Luigi KK says, wouldn't the Clutch Claw just make 1 and 2 phases of this fight really easy? I don't know. Are you saying because we'd be able to change the hit zones on her mantle? Maybe. If they allowed that. Capcom does what Capcom wants to do. Oh, right. Brimstone's like, Alright, I'm ready, guys. Are you ready? This is gonna wind me. Oh yeah, got him. Gotcha, Xavi. And we're on our way. Kissing my arms right here. These guns, you know. Nothing really says it will be bad. It will be sad to say goodbye to our friend Wyvern Impact Greysword. And well, honestly, I'm ready to say goodbye to it. It was a great weapon design. But I'm tired of it. How can you play this whole time with one weapon? One weapon for every single match. It's kind of boring. I'm ready for some mix-ups. I really am. Mink says, saw a Clutch Claw Tigrix in Stage 1 while wearing Rocksteady. Got one-shotted before he could do the weekend. Yep. Gameconomist secretly part of Team Darkside. I don't think I am. How long is this quest available? It ends today. Quick, play it. Grab this stone because I'm a stoner. Wedge beetle because I'm a wedge beetler. Nitro shroom because I'm a shroomer. Mario would be proud. This is basically Mario. You got mushrooms that you eat, powers you up. You got turtles and Koopas. Let's grab this Mandragora. We'll grab this Adamant Seed because I'm very adamant about Adamant Seeds. Come on. Man, I wish my character was like twice as fast. Gotta go fast. If they sped up character movement speed in Monster Hunter, I would be okay with that. A little faster on the running, and, you know, to make up for it, the monsters could be a little bit faster. I think that could be cool. A little more intense. How are you doing? Today, I finally beat diabetes today. I'm glad to hear you beat diabetes, Lane Bend. Kashu Arama, it ends on Xbox on July 4th. Oh, really? Now you'll have time for 4th of July. Fireworks. Freedom Day. Is the Wyvern Impact not the best anymore? The Wyvern Impact. It is. No, it's the best. When Iceborne comes out, it probably won't be the best anymore. I've done these way too many times, guys. Way too many times. Used the Assassin's Creed mantle. Nah, I'm not giving up a mantle slot for the Assassin's Creed poo-poo mantle. Do you think I like poo-poo? I don't like poo-poo. Disclaimer, Kulve does not end today. She ends 7-4. He's lying, guys. She ends today. Let's grab this sleeper herb. Why would you guys try to trick everyone like that? That's so mean. Can I mine this? Nope, but I can climb it. That's not useful. You could use the Assassin's Creed mantle to go faster, no? I could also use the Assassin's Creed mantle to give up a mantle slot and be sad. Whoop. Fire cell stone. Get out of my way, Kulve. What they made for us. Scattered gold chip. Scattered gold chip. Wow, so many scattered gold chips. Here is a fire herb. And a god bug. I basically know where all the items are because I've gathered so much. Grab this real fast. You know, and while she's standing there, why don't we mine some of this ore? Because we're very poor right now. It's good blue mushroom. Can't wait for Master Rank Ancient Legend of Behemoth to have AoE attacks that cover the entire map. We got 8 incandescent weapons and they were all trash. Sorry to hear that, Abraham. Wait, so are you guys in the session? You didn't just finish her, did you? Patience says, what monster did you have the most trouble with when you were rank 100 or below? None, because I'm so good at the game. I don't know. Which monster did I have the most trouble with of all time? It's a great question. I think when Arch-Tempered Valhazak came out, it was a big kind of like shock to a lot of players about difficulty, because none of us were really used to the Arch-Tempered monsters yet. So I think everyone kind of struggled with him for a while before we all got good and figured the game out. See, the bigger the challenge is, the better you define the, if you want to use this overused term, meta. Yeah, the more difficult the challenge, the more defined everything becomes, and your choices become more narrow, your understanding of the game becomes deeper, and your skill actually just goes up from practice. So I'd probably say Valhazak when he first came out, Arch-Tempered Valhazak. Arch-Tempered Behemoth is pretty difficult. I don't think he's the most difficult, though. But by the time I fought him, I was already, you know, I had all the gear, and I don't know. He didn't seem too bad. A little while ago, we sniffing now. That's good. Sniffing is good for you. It's good for your health. I like lean back in my chair, and the microphone goes way back. I should get a different type of microphone, maybe. Like a microphone that follows me. So I can lean back in my chair if I feel like it. Come on, man. How to get the Kiara Paralysis Insect Glaive. Hi, Brittany Stewart. Fight Kulve Taroth. Oh, there's a footprint. Look at these little dudes. Is that Geralt from The Witcher? Nah. This is just a guy who looks kind of like Geralt. Give me that footprint. Give me that footprint, I said. This guy's trying to stop me from having a footprint. I know my rights. Scattered gold chip. Come on, man. I want that footprint. Give me that footprint. Oh my god. I gotta have it. I know it's right here. Wasn't it right here? I thought there was a footprint here. Was I looking at a scattered gold chip? Maybe I was looking at a scattered gold chip. It must have been a scattered gold chip. Sleep herb. Just turn off desire sensors. I got QR ice hammer char. Desire sensors. Footprints. It's Geralt, the wizarder. Ah, come on, Kulve. Can't you just give me all the weapons? You know you want to, Kulve. Look how fast this guy is. He's gone. She's on her way. Geralt from Fortnite. Oh, we got a footprint. We're good. Ugh, wake the frick up, partner. We have feet to sniff. Ooh, I got damage dealer. Man, carrying these guys. What are you doing down there, kitty? What are you doing? Alright, let's grab our normal items. Your friendly neighborhood lawbringer. Wait, what is he saying? Gameconomist is a professional stalker. I'm definitely not. Kulve Taroth Siege. We're waiting for the other players to return. We got one group. The Gunlance mine is time-based and not damaged so far, and maximum can stay for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You get about 70% damage return from the mine. That's cool to know, Minx. So basically, it's not like it ends after a certain number of shots. You just have this window of time where you get bonus damage on one part of the monster's body, and you can reset it. That's what you're telling me. That's cool. How long have you been a streamer? How did you blow up? Well, I didn't really blow up. My channel was already pretty substantially large because I put a lot of time into editing videos. So I was just a regular YouTuber doing a lot of video editing. And then I tried streaming out and I thought it was pretty fun. One of the reasons streaming worked really well for me is because I already played the game a lot. So all I did was show you guys what I do when I play the game. That's literally all that happened. That's why I have nearly 3,000 hours in the game. It's because I just played a lot. So it was a good fit, actually. It's a good fit. And it's detracting from my ability to make videos. That's why I'm looking for a video editor. And hopefully I get that set up soon. And then I'll have some videos coming out that I made. The audio to, the commentary for, right? They'll be my opinions, my education. But somebody else will maybe edit some of the parts of the video for me. All right, let's begin the siege. Kulve Taroth. Motogeddon says, by the way, you lying will be proved tomorrow, and then you will lose reputation. Have fun lying, even if you don't admit it. What? What are you saying? You lying. Why would you say that? Are you on PlayStation 4 or PC? Yes. Just somebody says bruh. Sean Bernay explains that he's on PlayStation 4. You carry me in the Arch-Tempered Nergigante. I'm still figuring out what armor I should make to farm him. Make the awesome armor. Can I join the session, please? Says Calvin. Calvin, of course, it is open to everybody, but it is a first come, first serve situation unless you're sliding me a whole bunch of money. Rocky says, I still haven't got a release jewel, but I have 13 attack jewels. I don't really believe that. Mink says, yes, sir. For the light bogan, a well-timed mine counter is doing 428. That's right. I saw that, and it was crazy when I saw it. I'm like, oh, damn. No, there's no reason to use the other type of Wyvern Blast anymore. The counter Wyvern Blast is going to be where it's at. That's what I'm going to be using. It's going to come back to your item. You know, the Wyvern Blast is a special ammo type. You're basically going to treat it like an ammo type, right? And you're always going to be shooting them as often as you can. That's all it is. Wyvern Blast counter. New OP special ammo type. Stone. Let he who casts the first stone get the best rewards. If you give a Butterfinger, could I get a slot? Oh, if I give you a Butterfinger, could I give you a slot? You think I can be bought off with a Butterfinger? Alright, how big of a Butterfinger are we talking? I let Scarlet put the cannonball in to be nice to Scarlet. Is this a king-size Butterfinger? Those are expensive, man. You're talking like lots of... like $1 million. Oh, she's leaning forward. Oh no, I waited too long. You lied about when Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth evolves into Blastoise. No, I didn't. Ming says speedrunners are speculating and crunching the numbers. They think with full damage they can get it to 800, 900 damage. What? That is quite a bit of damage. The speedrunners. Gotta go fast. Grabbing these nitro shrooms. I'm all about the shrooms, guys. All about the shrooms. Large barrel herbs. Got them herbs. Nitro shroom. A blue mushroom. Kulve Taroth is over here just waiting to get knocked down. Who fired the cannon? Scarlet, you don't break this wall. Look, now she's never going to go under this thing. See this big dropping boulder that does a ton of damage and it knocks her down? She's never going to run over it because you broke this wall. Now she's just going to run over here. So you don't break that wall with the cannon. There's one exception to when you break the wall. It's when she's coming from this direction. If she's coming from over here and traveling over to this hole, then you are okay with breaking the wall. But if she's not doing that, you can't break it because you got to get her to walk under the falling boulder. You wasted a falling boulder. What were you thinking, man? Get out of here, Gajalaka. It's really not a big deal, honestly. At stage 4, she's a pretty big knockout. She's a knockout in stage 1. Like, it's not real challenging. But seriously, you got to do it right, or I'm gonna have a fest. I got Cannonball OCD because I played this too many times. I'm gonna freak out, throw my calculator at you, and say, "You didn't do the math. You didn't do the math. What were you thinking?" Disappointed in Scarlet. My disappointment is immeasurable. Come on, Kulve. Brrr, she's gonna roar. Oh, look at that. She did follow her. See how important it is to get those fallen boulders? That's a bootable offense. Don't you know anything about cannonballs? Come on, Kulve. Ah! I rolled it. Did anyone else roll it? Nope, because I'm better. I get all the prize money now. I get all the punana because I rolled that roar. That's what happens when you're really good, guys. Go to the bar and you're like, don't worry, ladies. I can dodge a Kulve roar. Don't line up all at once to date me. Put it on my resume. Yeah, so I worked at McDonald's a few years and dropped out of high school, but I know how to dodge a Kulve Taroth roar. Hired. Get a professional CEO job. My Kulve rolling skills. You know what I think of you, Kulve? I think you're a piece of poop. So I dung potted you. Oh my god, double roar is Jason Bourne. Come on, bring me that fat tail. Here it comes. Good tail smack right there. Come on. Come on, you know I want that tail. Oh, oh, oh. Boop. Oh, look at that good tail break. Seabone's like, I don't need to dodge that. Oh, cool. She's gonna roll. Oh, she's not after me. She's after Seabone. We lost Seabone! Wait. No health boost. I know, because if you have health boost, you should be able to survive one of her rolls. If you don't have health boost, the roll is a one-shot. That's why I knew to look. That's how I knew. That was so mean. Oh, hitting her in the head. That's what she gets. She thinks she's a gamer girl. Come on, Kulve. Oh, snap. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I knew I was gonna die. I knew it. Because her body, when she does the forward lunge, her body is such a large hitbox that you have a small chance of rolling kind of like into her armpit and then dying. Alright, Seabone. Now we both look bad. Let's go ahead and eat. I think that was our fault. Look at that. So we forgot to eat. And if we had eaten, maybe we would have had more health. So look at that. Now we got the good health. That's my fault. Right after beating up on Boned, too. Great time for a cart. I'm like over here all smug, like, haha, I knew he didn't have a health boost. I hadn't eaten at the canteen like an idiot. Well, maybe you should try being better. Chill, shroom. Maybe I should chill. Where you going, Kulve Taroth? Ooh. Going for Ice Age King. Ice Age King 1, by the way. His name isn't Ice Age King, it's Ice Age King 1. So we presume there's other Ice Age Kings, right? Boop. Where's the cart counter? Oh, I'm not going to do the cart counter just because I don't want to have to update that number every time I die. Because I'd have to update it way too many times. No, but seriously, I don't want to have to update something like a cart counter every time. You guys should keep track. Just keep track and talk about it in the chat session. You guys get to do the work. You're the ones who are sitting there. I'm not sitting here. I'm actually playing. Think I got time to update that cart counter every time? I've been thinking about getting rid of the snack fund, too. I got to find some way to make it automatic. Really. I forgot to eat at the canteen, Chatswood. That's the thing. I actually do have... Look at my build. So, look. I actually do have health boost. But he and I actually had similar health because I hadn't eaten at the canteen. Not because I don't recommend it, but because I'm stupid and I forgot to. Can a dunk pod drop this? Oh, and there we go. Now we don't get the rewards. Oh, well. Who wanted rewards anyways? Who wanted those sweet, sweet rewards? Maybe next time I'll eat at the canteen. We lost early enough that we could probably start up again. So that's why I recommend we do real fast. Ouch. Cart counter a lot. Alright, let's get it started as fast as we can. The other teams probably already have her moving into stage 4. We are going to be late now. I wonder if I could finish her with this weapon. It's not a good weapon. I wonder if I could just solo it. I mean, she is Pursuit 6. I think it would be hard to solo it, though. And this time, I do badly need to eat. No more of that mistake. That was a mistake. Look what happens when you make mistakes, guys. Flinch free is not a bad idea. Can we add flinch free somewhere? We'll drop this. And we will go flinch free. See you later, Emotigaton. Alright, this time, got it. And we better blow right through her because the other teams... Look, Kulve Taroth has been released. So you guys better ready up as soon as you join. Because we got to get going. The other teams are going to be way ahead of us. I hope Iceborne have something similar to Elder weapons in Monster Hunter GU. Will they, or will they just copy and paste 500 weapons and give it to Kulve Taroth again? What if instead of Elder weapons, hear me out, what if instead of Elder weapons, we take the Kulve Taroth weapons, make them slightly different, and give them slightly different weapon statistics, and then make people have to grind for those out of a pool of 7,000 weapons? What if we did that? That'll keep people playing. Thumper World says, there are no such things as mistakes, just terrible little accidents. I changed it for you for the truth. Bob Ross is selling you a lie. Wake up. No, I'm just kidding. Red Rex Rules says, people who cart accept the Gameconomist. Vile population. What? Is it vile? If they make a G-Rank Kulve loot pool again, I'm toaster bathing myself. Christian Minecraft server, Minx. Christian. Grab the stone. Man, what do you want? To get booted out of Club Penguin? My mom sees this. We're in a lot of trouble. You know, I don't even care about this cannon, to tell you the truth. So the cannon seems like it's really important. It's really not. It's not that big of a deal. I hear you can drop this early. Is that true? Let's try it. No. It didn't work for me. Look at that. We didn't get any of those points. Alright, now we are gonna... Well, he's loading the cannon. So we're gonna... Oh, Scarlet's got it. Scarlet's like, this time we point it the other way. Nice job. Nice job. Let's grab this nitro shroom. She is actually going to show up over here. We'll grab this nitro shroom. I know you all signed up to watch me play Gathering Simulator. The game, the fantastic game where everyone gathers. Blue mushroom. Come on, man, let me down. Mega barrel bomb. Mega super ultra barrel bomb. What? What? Oh, I have a Kulve Taroth loadout. I'm supposed to be using that. That's what just happened there. Go ahead and shoot that so I don't get blown away later. There you go. He knocked himself away. Alright, she's coming out. She's going, I'm coming out. Drop this boulder. There we go. Alright, we'll get some good damage on her horns, actually. Oh, no, he won't. Oh, it's not until the horns are broken. Of course. Alright, she's going to stand up and be all Kulve Taroth. She's moving. We got to drop that next boulder on her and get the cannon going. No, I don't want her footprint. Let me out of here. Oh my god, I'm going to be late now. Grab the damn bug. Oh, we're so late. Okay, good. I wanted to check the cannon. That was an important part. Oh, we're not late at all. She stopped. I know what she did. We're good. Here she is. Your queen. My queen. Perfect. Perfect. Now we gotta be careful. We don't want to actually KO her, which we could do. Her horns probably pop right off in a minute here. There they go. How did I know that? How did I know that? Because I'm the game economist. Wow, none of that landed, man. That last swing didn't even land. Alright, that's good. She's gonna be mad. She's gonna go to stage 2. I promise. We need to jump up here real bad. John Smith, late for school. Tisk tisk, you're gonna have to give the teacher an apple. Go to the item box. Oh, what is that we don't have? We don't have mega barrel bombs. But that's okay, because we can craft them. There we go. We'll also grab this Farcaster. That'll help us. Oh, that's not a Farcaster. Here we go. Don't put Taroth on a pedestal. That's pretty desperate. No one likes desperation and she'll friend zone you. Oh, pff. My queen. Jon Snow from season 8 of Game of Thrones. He just says that over and over again. Even though you know he's got a limp shuckle for her. I'll say shuckle. Click, click, click. My queen, my queen, my queen. I'm interested in new crossover events. That's right. We should have all of our best gear and fights should all be crossover monsters. I'm just kidding. That's what people are frustrated over. Because people will get frustrated over anything. Including me. Oh, perfect. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, we got the horns chipped. Oh, look at this. Tail damage. Perfect. She wants to fight me. She wants to kill Scarlet there. Alright, so we dealt a little bit of mount damage, and oh, that's because, and she's out. Perfect. We're allowed to do a little bit of damage to her tail without causing a mount. Alright, so I'm still being careful. I don't actually want to mount her. That's what a game man said. I'm just kidding. You didn't hear that. It's true, though. I want to hit that tail so bad. Come on, Kulve. You know when did I drop it? I didn't drop it. Please let this hit something. Yeah, there we go. Tail broken. We're done. We're done. We can hang out right over here if we wanted. There's nothing left to do. I mean, you can smack her in the horns. I think that might actually contribute, but you can't break them. Can't break her horns. Oops. Oops. Is she knocked down? That's not good. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, man. I get smacked by these guys. This is war, you know this? Kulve, you can't beat me. For real, if she hit me, I'd probably die. I'm half health. Kulve, just go to the next stage. Oh my god, man. What is she doing? It's annoying. Annoying ex-girlfriend won't leave you alone. Crystal Burst. Kulve Taroth material. Oh my god. What else do we got here? Gajalaka material. Don't hurt. Don't smash. Kulve Taroth material. Oh, we got a lot of Kulve Taroth material. And slinger bombs. Nice, man. We'll actually use those. It's like 150 damage, right? Oh! There goes Scarlet. It's move it or lose it, right? Can't get me, Kulve. I'm too fast. Oh, she's mad. Alright, we're off to the next stage. The tail's broken. Random name says when he could break the tail. Look at that. See? Broken. I actually broke it. If you just weren't paying attention to the stream, I broke it by myself by dropping a boulder on it because I'm awesome. He's like complaining. He's like, Gameconomist not helping out. Pretty lame. He doesn't even know. Alright. Boop. Boop. Alright, there's 150 damage. All we gotta do really is punch her in the... Is he putting her to sleep? Oh, there's 3 of us, I guess. You could if you wanted to. I'm not recommended, though. Oh, he did it. We're missing a person. Whoever did that, we're missing a person. Nice little 280 damage. Didn't cost me any mega barrel bombs because I'm poor. I don't got spare mega barrel bombs. Oh, there's the last person. They might make it back in time. Nah. Hurry, dude. Oh, I hit the mine. By the way, you guys, be sure to set up these mines before she leans up. Kulve Taroth's Fury. Is this another one of those? Nah, it's a piercing pod. You can still fire it at her, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that. Except I don't think it does any damage. Nope. Oh, it does a little bit of damage. Scarlet wants to get that good mount on her. There can only be one. Oh, I'm getting away from that. Oh! Did he mount her? No, neither of us have mounted her. Oh, nope. I don't think so, Kulve. I just planted a bomb. That doesn't sound good. Kulve, you dumb, dummy, dumb. Charge attack time. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And that's all it took. And this is the point in the fight where you... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, this is the point in the fight where you definitely don't put down mega barrel bombs because you're going to knock all your teammates away. Easy loot, everyone. All you have to do is lose one of your rounds and then go back and fight her a 3rd time in Pursuit 6 while everyone else finished defeating her like 12 minutes ago. It looked easy because we're in Pursuit 6, guys. It's actually pretty bad. We lost her at Pursuit 4. It's big time waste, actually. Very time inefficient, let me say that. So it looks like one reward cycle took us roughly 40 minutes. That's really bad. If you didn't know, that's very bad. We had loading screens to go through. We had to get people together. We had to start it up. Really bad. 40 minutes is almost twice as long as it should take. I do pay attention. So we finished our last reward cycle at 1 hour into the stream. This is our 3rd reward cycle. And it came in at 1 hour and 43 minutes, which means when you do the math, is just about 39 minutes long. Might as well call it a 40-minute run. Not good, because the runs can be as fast as 25 minutes. If everyone's fast, and especially if you're fast like in the attack run, it can the whole thing, like the Pursuit 1 and the Pursuit 4, it can all be done in about 25 minutes. So we are going slow as heck. Slow as nails. Chatswood saying Pursuit 6 is OP, is op. Pursuit 6 carried the team, that's right. Collect all this stuff. Looks like we got a gem as well. Kulve Taroth gem. Ooh, what do we get here? KO Jewel, Poison Coat, Steadfast, Heavy Artillery. All these things we don't actually need. I mean, maybe the KO Jewel. God, man. I'm sad. PS4 betas versus Xbone Chads. What? 0-minute PC run. I know what you're... Got that mod run. Pursuit 7. Alright. Let's see what's going on with these rewards. Kulve Taroth Siege. Obtain rewards. Incandescent weapon. Nope. Kiar Axe Bomber. We'll take it. Kiar Glaive Water. We already have one. Are you kidding me? They're giving me duplicates already? I have like none of the weapons and they decided to give me a duplicate. Jesus Christ, man. Taroth the Strong Arm Sleep. I don't think this is any good. Kiar Buster Spark. It's not really good either. Take it though. Taroth the Strong Arm Thunder. I guess we'll take it just to have it for now. What are these, man? They're giving me like all the crap. Wow, they're being so... It's like the game's like, it knows. You know what I mean? Let's get started on our Pursuit 1 run. You can see one group already started. God, man. Really, really terrible rewards there. We need some better rewards. Hey, thanks, Maxwell Harsh. All right, here we go again. Gotta go fast. How fast can we finish it? What do you guys think? Super Smash Brothers stream after this? Gotta get that Smash Brothers stream done. Probably like 10 people would watch it. I think it'd be fun if we hosted like a maybe a little Smash stream every now and then, maybe like once a month. I would do that. I don't know if anyone else would watch it though, so I don't know if I should waste my time. Cristiano says, "Hey there, Gameconomist. Can you tell me if I should use Styxlight Bowgun versus Kiar Thunder for Mantled Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? You could use either. The damage between the damage difference between them is negligible. I believe technically Kiar Thunder does more damage. I don't think it's by very much. And then with the Kiar Thunder, you're given paralysis ammo for stage 4 if you decide to continue using the weapon to stage 4. See, what I do is if I'm using a light bowgun, I do the thunder ammo and then I just chase her down into stage 4 and I use the slice ammo rather than swapping out to a really powerful stage 4 build. I just use the slice ammo. So in stage 4, if you have the sticks, you have the sleep ammo, which I consider better than the paralysis ammo. Ideally, you would have one of each of those bowguns, and you could just both chase her down into the next stage. GU stream? GU? A GUH stream? What is a GUH? I get a duplicate glutton in 2 runs back-to-back. Should have bought a lottery ticket. I guess we did pick up the glutton, didn't we? Yeah, we picked up the glutton from these runs. I'm going to stream Hello Kitty Paradise Island. MK11. Stop your PlayStation 4 addiction. Get help now. Can you believe I've put about 400 hours into this game and I've only ever received 1 Hero Stone Shaft? Wow, it sounds like you got shafted. Oh my god, I'm funny. When did he get so funny? Look at these horseshoe crabs. What are they doing, man? They're all just chilling around. What if animals were like that in the real world? I guess if you're in the city, you get like pigeons like that, so maybe that's what these guys are like. But we're not in the city, we're like in the wild. And they're just kind of like chilling around like dodos. They get eaten by a wild predator, that's what would happen. Jump over here, grab this bitterbug. Mandragora, Adamant Seed, Devil's Blight. What a name. Stream SpongeBob battle for the Bikini Bottom. Oh my god. Swear to god, like 5 people would watch. 5 people. Alright, what do we got going? Grab this Devil's Blight. We've been streaming a lot of Monster Hunter, and I have considered other games. There is a very good chance that I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring when that game comes out, but that game probably won't come out for another year, maybe even longer. So no worries on that. Elden Ring, Elden Ring. Very hyped for that game, by the way. If you didn't know, Elden Ring's going to be amazing. Rated 18 plus game. I'll play one of those games and I'll upload it to an adult website or whatever. You know the one. I don't want to. There's a Christian Minecraft server. I don't want to get demonetized. I probably already am. Man, it's too easy, man. It's too easy to get demonetized. Can't say anything. Grab this fire herb. Grab this god bug. Wow, what a bug. What a god bug. What a name. Devil's Blight and God Bug. Capcom got a Paradise Lost thing going on here. Blue mushroom. And then the blue mushroom is just called blue mushroom. That's it. It's just blue mushroom. I feel sorry for that species of mushroom. We got shafted on the names. Blue mushroom. What's it used for? It's used for blue. Stream Peppa Pig. Alufra says, I would watch a Bloodborne stream. Yeah, Bloodborne. I'm just worried if I bought the Bloodborne game and then started playing it, that actually like all of 20 people would watch it. Believe it or not. You know, when I was doing Sekiro, the audience was pretty consistently about 80 people, which is not worth my time when I could turn on another game that I play called Monster Hunter and have a group of about 400 people watching, right? That just makes more sense, doesn't it? And then when it comes to what I should play, I already enjoy Monster Hunter anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Cornboy say, what's up? Gameconomist Christian Chad here, ready to play some Dauntless. Ooh, we could do Dauntless, guys. We could do some Dauntless. I don't think so. I guess Dauntless at least would be the same audience, wouldn't it? But I don't really feel like playing Dauntless. I played it and I actually got bored of it really fast. And that is a problem. Bloodborne would go the way of Sekiro. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Minx. There's just so many playthroughs of Sekiro already. Not Sekiro, of Bloodborne already. It's an old game. So it's been out for a while, and if you wanted to watch playthrough, you could totally watch playthrough. Probably get about 80 people. That's my bet. 80 people would be like, yeah, I'll watch Gameconomist play that. I would watch any game. Ah, there you go. It's about getting any game done. I'll do some Dark Souls PvP for my OG old YouTube fans. The YouTube fans before I started playing Monster Hunter and I was playing Dark Souls. Did you actually not enjoy Sekiro, or was it just an audience issue? I would say it was an audience issue. There's such a demand for people. Let me put it like this. I'll put it like this. I built my audience up on this game, and then to just jump over to another game, I just kind of leave my audience without anything entertaining to watch. So I just, it doesn't feel right, and especially the fact that I don't have to play Sekiro. It's not like I'm tired of Monster Hunter. And with Sekiro, it was fun, but it also felt like one of those games where I'm going to play it once, finish the story, and never touch it again. And those aren't the kind of games I play. I play games that have multiplayer, and I play those games for thousands and thousands of hours. That's what I do. So before this, it was Dark Souls. Dark Souls had PvP. Before Dark Souls, it was Destiny. Destiny has PvP and PvE. Before Destiny, it was Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3, surprisingly, had a pretty good multiplayer. It was really fun. I play a lot of Minecraft. I always play Minecraft with a group of people. I don't play by myself. Before that, I play like Halo Wars. Halo Wars is a PvP game. It's multiplayer. So I'm all about the multiplayer. And yeah, if I can't play it, I don't. If I can't play it with people, I don't. I get tired of like single player story modes really fast. Actually, when they announced that Sekiro was going to be single player, I was really disappointed. Because I was really hoping it would be multiplayer, kind of like Dark Souls 3. But since it is just single player, I'm not like able to invest myself in it the way I normally would. So that's just kind of how it is. I suspect though that Elden Ring is going to be multiplayer, so I'm very much looking forward to that. You never know, I might actually get into that game a lot. Like I might get into that game in a hardcore way, where I play for thousands of hours. War trumpet for Dauntless. Just somebody says, I wouldn't watch a stream for any From Software game. It's going to take forever for someone to finish a section of a level. I guess so. That's why I'm going to stream for you Hello Kitty Island. Someone's... This guy's name is Just Somebody, and then right underneath them is a guy named Someone. He says, just don't get burnout, dude. Oh, not even close. I'm like the opposite of burnout right now. I actually get excited to play this. Gameconomist, why do you get bored of Dauntless? I felt like Dauntless offered essentially the same experience as Monster Hunter, except I felt that Monster Hunter offered a higher quality experience with no like microtransactions being pushed on you. And I also felt that Dauntless's graphics were inferior, and its sense of art style was just, not just the graphics, but the actual sense of art was actually inferior as well. And it didn't have Hunting Horn in it, so what are you going to do about that? Gotta have Hunting Horn. So yeah, I felt like, you know, if you're enjoying Dauntless, keep playing Dauntless, don't listen to me. Oh, he actually did damage with that. That's so weird, I didn't know that that did damage. If you're enjoying Dauntless, don't listen to me, you play whatever you want, it's my opinion. But, you know, I just would rather be playing Monster Hunter. And by the way, I did actually have a good audience for Dauntless. For each of my Dauntless streams, I had over 400 viewers, and the streams afterwards actually got a lot of views. In fact, some of the other Monster Hunter YouTubers actually did cover Dauntless, and they got plenty of views. So the views were there. I just didn't enjoy it. That's all. And that was me. That was me. You know, that was my experience. Firefree says, this isn't a Christian Minecraft stream. Minx says, it's clear Miyazaki is moving away from multiplayer. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Oh, I would, Minx. I'm getting my hopes up so high. Jake Valor of Arms says, there is no sub-gathering. It's all locate and kill boss. Dauntless needs endemic life and more gathering. It also needs more fill. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't feel like in order to have a good Monster Hunter type game, you have to have endemic life and gathering. I don't necessarily agree with that. I felt like the problem was actually the art was bad. The gameplay felt laggy and kind of clunky. Kind of like, I don't know, not to beat anyone up, but it felt kind of like a dumbed down version of Monster Hunter. All right. It is time to see how many people are left. No quests have been posted. Let's go ahead and begin a siege. Dauntless, oh Dauntless. And we'll go ahead and refresh our items. I'm telling you guys, when I made fun of that game Dauntless, I actually lost a bunch of subs, and there were people who I knew who like came out at me like angry because I was mean to Dauntless. Not exaggerating. These people were so mad that I didn't like Dauntless. So, whew. Chill, dude. Getting ready to depart. Dauntless is like old gen. Jake Valor of Arms says, it is dumbed down Monster Hunter for when people don't have money for Monster Hunter. You know, if you're going to play a free-to-play game, wouldn't it make more sense for you to try like a different genre or something? You're playing like the same exact genre as the game you love. I would rather, so if I was going to like stream maybe like a mobile style game, maybe it would be kind of like Monster Hunter, but it would need to be a bit more different than Monster Hunter. You see what I'm saying? I can't just play Monster Hunter and then play Dauntless and say that I'm having the same amount of fun in Dauntless. I could be saying that if Dauntless was the same quality as Monster Hunter. That's about it. Angus Chen says, are you planning to do a PC Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth? Is she out on PC? I didn't know she was out on PC. It depends. It is Saturday, so we have Saturday, we have Sunday, and then we have the whole week. I'm going to have more time to do various types of streams since we're very, very close to the end of the Let's Kart series for the PlayStation. We're very close to the end, which is good. And then we'll have to see what I do, because I'll have a slot open every day. Alan says, I wouldn't switch to Dauntless because I want to stay loyal to Monster Hunter. Now, Alan, I don't actually believe in that, staying like loyal to a game company. I can understand the reason why you would feel that way, but I think that you should just, when a video game's high quality, go play that game. If it's low quality, don't play that game, and that's all there is to it. When you become loyal to a company, companies, I feel like they can get lazier with game design and how they treat their fans. So you really should treat them as in a competition with the other people making games, and when they do a good job, give them praise and give them your money. And when they do not such a good job, don't give them your money and don't give them your praise. Really simple. So I wouldn't say I'm like a loyal fan of anything. I'm a loyal fan of, I don't know. What am I a loyal fan of? I'm trying to think of a brand that I'm like really particular about. I used to be a fan of Google. I'm not as big a fan of Google anymore. Used to be. Alright, let's get this fired. Nice. Got 3 of those shots, I think. What am I a fan of? Maybe shoes, the Asics. You know what I'm talking about? The brand Asics. Designed to give your foot really good support. I don't know if I'd still feel that way. I haven't had to buy a pair of shoes in a long time. Brands. I don't like any of the fast food brands. I'm not a big fan of any of the junk food brands. I think brands are going away, guys. I think companies are going to find it harder than ever to sell their stuff on a brand. You know what I mean? YouTube is a place where brands still matter, I would say. Because the brand, though, here's the thing. The brand is the person. So H3H3, the brand H3H3, or like PewDiePie or something like that, for an example. Oh no, nobody's over here to drop the boulders. Hey, at least I broke some plating there. But that's a special type of brand. You know, when you get the brand, it's actually the person themselves. So it's really less about the brand and more about the individual. So I don't know if that should be considered a brand. Like my logo, the Gameconomist logo, that's a brand technically, right? But it's like, it's not. It's just me. It's a very, very particular kind of brand. When you talk about big corporations, I don't know. I'm not loyal to Apple. I'm not loyal to Microsoft. Is this an attack run? This is an attack run. I don't have mega barrel bombs? You are a From Software fan. That's true, senor. I do like From Software quite a bit. I think they put out good stuff. And Capcom. Let me say this, though, senor. I was also... Here, senor, let me say this. I was also a big fan of BioWare. And then I stopped being a fan of BioWare because they got too politically correct. And especially they started putting out bad products. So it's exactly like what I said earlier. Don't be there for the brand. Be there because that brand put out good games. Really results based. See what I'm saying? Results. So why am I a fan of From Software? It's because their last game was a good game. When Bungie didn't do well with Destiny 2, I was no longer a fan of Destiny. It's real easy, actually. Yeah. Alright. Who wants to play Anthem? Anthem stream. Anthem's so good. I knew Anthem was going to be bad the whole time. I knew it was going to be bad. I remember because I thought about playing it when it came out. So I even, in my Discord channel, in my Discord server, I had a channel for Anthem. But it's like, I was thinking about the company and how, like, politically correct they'd become. And then I just knew, I was like, you know what? They're not going to make a good game. You can't be this corporate and this political and make good games. It doesn't work that way. Hold on. If you want to make good games, you got to be dedicated to one thing only. The art of making video games. No politics. No politics. Just the game. I think that Capcom and FromSoft still do this. They still do this. They just focus on the game. And that's why their stuff works. It's awesome. Boop. Oh, there's the giant horns chipped. Oh, what's she doing? What you doing? Smack this arm. Let's get away. Ah! Alright, jumping time. Never played Destiny. Is Destiny 1 better than 2? Well, I imagine at this point there will probably be people who say that they prefer Destiny 2 because Destiny 2 has probably undergone a lot of fixes and transforms to all of the problems it had like a year ago. So at this point, I'm betting Destiny 2 is the better game. Otherwise, I would say Destiny 1's the better game. You gonna play Cyberpunk? To be honest with you, I have no interest in Cyberpunk. Didn't I just say in the stream a minute ago, I said that one of the reasons why I'm not like super excited to play Sekiro, even though I can tell it's a well-crafted game, is because I personally don't really play single-player games. I play multiplayer games. And from what I understand, Cyberpunk's going to be a single-player experience, similar to The Witcher, right? Like, The Witcher is a well-rated game. I don't play The Witcher. I've got this little Witcher character here. I know nothing about him. So I never played The Witcher because there was no multiplayer. So I just don't touch it. I'm one of those guys. I'm a multiplayer guy. And I don't care about stories, right? If you've watched my streams before, you know that about me as well. I care almost nothing at all about story. Very old school, like Tetris didn't need a story. Mario didn't really have much of a story. You can have a little bit of a story. It's just that I don't want cutscenes. I don't want to have to read text. I don't want to have to listen to characters talk to each other or fall in love with each other. None of that stuff. Old school gaming, they didn't have any of those things. You actually played the game, and that was it. That was the game. It was just you playing. Oh, she's mad. So Cyberpunk, it looks good, but it also looks more like a movie, and I just don't play those movie games. For Mass Effect 3, I didn't even buy it. My friend bought it. He bought it and he was done with it, and he's like, why don't you play this? And the way I actually got into it was there was a multiplayer. So I ended up not playing the single player in Mass Effect. I don't even really understand the story from like the first two games because I didn't play those. And then in the third title, I do kind of understand the story that everyone complained about, and honestly, I didn't even care. It's because I enjoyed the multiplayer. That's all that mattered to me. According Nat says, all you need to know about Geralt is that he's a badass. Oh, God. She's going to... Oh, I'm going to stand up too soon. Oh, we're fine. We made it. We made it. Do you know there's going to be a Tetris movie trilogy? Oh, God. Everyone trying to sell... Everyone's trying to cash in on their stupid brands, man. Where is she going? Oh, she's under that. Look at that. If somebody had been back there, they potentially could have dropped that. Oh, somebody did drop it. There we go. That is fine with me, actually. Let's get this going. So I take it that you never play Detroit Become Human since the whole game is like a movie. Absolutely, I never played it, and I never will. You know what I would probably do? I'd probably watch, like, cliff notes for it, you know, like a quick summary of the game, and I'd be like, oh, that's a nice story. And then I'd be done, and I'd never think about it again. I remember all the Detroit Become Human memes. I remember that. I remember thinking, what the heck is this game? Because everyone was memeing on it. Just close your eyes, right? He's like, close your eyes and write on the paper or whatever. Yeah, not a big fan. Did you get any good loot so far this stream? Did we? We got the glutton. Yeah, we got the glutton. Glutton counts. Mink says, hopefully it stars Adam Sanders in the Tetris movie. He's making fun of him because Adam Sanders was in that Pixel movie. I didn't watch the Pixel movie either. Because I'm too hipster. No, it's not hipster. They're just boring for me, to be honest. You know, to be honest, I didn't read a lot of entertaining books either. Like, there were books my parents forced me to read. But if I do reading, it's usually like an educational book, pretty strictly an educational book, and that's it. I don't really read novels. I find novels all pretty much to be the same thing and real boring. Oh, snap. I read Lord of the Rings, though. I read the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. I did that when I was a kid. And I was all confuzzled because I had no idea what was going on half the time. Definitely understood it when they made a movie out of it. That was great. They don't make movies like that anymore. Why not? A lot of movies feel like cheapened or... Oh, God, did I make it? Yeah, I made it. Watch Godzilla. Nope, that's not happening. That's like one of those movies where I roll my eyes because I'm never going to watch it, and I have like zero interest in it. I have like less than zero interest in it. I have like disdain for it. I go, why do movies like this exist? because this looks like a bunch of CGI crap. Where's my... Here it is, temperamental. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea as a YouTuber to just be talking smack on stuff that people probably like, but I'm just telling you how I feel, because that's what I do. I tell you the truth. Ah, darn. I don't think I have any barrel bombs. Are we ready? Boop. She's paralyzed. Is the tail broken, by the way? Oh yeah, the tail's broken. Sparks Carnival, thanks man. He says, sad to learn ledge hopping has been nerfed for Greatsword. I am too. I completely disagree with that decision. They should have just buffed other weapons to have cool moves like the aerials. I guess if everyone kind of speaks up, I think that Capcom will listen to people. Aerial style with the Greatsword, it's not like it was easy. Think about it. Aerial style with the Greatsword, it wasn't easy because you actually, if you've done aerial style for a while, you know that you can't just keep using it. You reach a point where you don't have Rocksteady, you don't have Temporal Mantle, and you actually have to be really good at dodging before going into the aerial attack. You have to stand there and wait to use the ledge hop, and you have to like aim the ledge hop and everything. So I was really disappointed, and I think a lot of people will be when they learn about it. A lot of people who have played for a long time. Tell me how you feel, Gameconomist. Do women and minorities next? What? Someone says, Mink says, Wheel of Time book series is good, so is Game of Thrones. I never read the Game of Thrones books. Actually, I wasn't even going to watch the television show, but my then girlfriend was talking me into doing it, and that's how I got into them. And I thought they were pretty good, all up until the 8th season, which was terrible. It sucked. Don't watch the last season if you enjoy Game of Thrones. By the time the 8th season came around, I was like, I would not recommend this to anyone anymore. Has Hammer Ledge Jump been nerfed as well? I've heard that Hammer Ledge Jump is still viable. I suspect it was also nerfed. Somebody did tell me it was nerfed, but then another person told me that it's still viable. So I suspect it's still strong, but that it's actually nerfed now. Adion said, you made the aerial gameplay look too easy. Right, so it can be... Here's the deal. They can nerf it to the point where it does maybe, let's say, the same damage as the true charge slash. They could do that, and that way it's still viable and kind of like a fun thing you can abuse when a ledge is around. But if they make it weaker than the actual ground moves, then there's never really a good reason to do the ledge hop except for maybe on the first mount. Even the second mount is questionable because you're just not getting good damage out. When you do an aerial, it's tricky because you're not hitting the optimal monster part half the time. You're airborne, and when you're airborne, you're at risk of being damaged while you're airborne. There's all kinds of challenges to using the aerial style gameplay, and if you get really good at it though, in the base game you get all these rewards because it does more damage. So it's like a trade-off between damage and skill. Now they're just saying, nah, you don't really get the damage. So it's like there's no point in learning to do it. It's kind of like losing a game style, like a gameplay style, which I would say is one of the poorer decisions Capcom could make. They should be adding diversity in gameplay and experience to the game, not removing diversity and experience of gameplay. It's really important. Video games are all about experience, right? Some video games are just about loot. They lean heavily on their loot. This game does not do that at all. So it's very... Oh, here we go. Taroth the Salt support. This will be nice for... Oh, I've already got one. How about that, guys? I've got all of like 20 weapons from Kulve at this point, and now for 2 reward cycles, they've given me duplicates of weapons I already own. I tell you what, it is rigged. That is rigged. F that, man. That's awful. Why would they do that? Look at this. I've already got one, and it's given me 2 in the same run. It's gotta be rigged. This has gotta be rigged. There's statistically... Think of the statistical odds of having no Kulve Taroth weapons, almost none of them, and getting 3 of them, 2 of them in the same run. Somebody tell me the statistical odds of this. There's like 300 Kulve Taroth weapons, right? Isn't it more than? Isn't it like 400, 500? Give me the odds on that. That is rigged. They know what they're doing. All right, here. What do we have here? QR Salt Magma. We'll take that. Why not? QR Axe Water. We'll take it. That is gotta be rigged. So disappointed with that. All right. Well, we are 2 hours and 15 minutes into the run. I think now is a good time to wrap up and say sayonara to you guys. If I said that right, I probably did not. But that was 2 hours of Kulve Taroth. And yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think of those rewards we just got? We got almost no good rewards from any of our runs. We've now put, what do you think, about 5 hours into Kulve Taroth? It's just shy of 5 hours into Kulve. We've gotten almost no good rewards. I'm using a blast hammer. It's awful. We got the glutton at least. The glutton is good, but I'm not going to be using the glutton too much. But yeah, none of the good raw weapons I was hoping to get. I don't know if I'll be playing GU. If I do, it's not going to be right away after this. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to stand up, maybe lay down for a little while, and then we'll see what I do for the nighttime. I might have a late night stream. All right, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.